This is Diver Dan giving us directive. Are we gonna listen? We are about to find out. Just keep floating! Just keep floating!
Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in. Bruno Panadas has some great tunes, check him out. That was the intro track. We are down in one of the most magical spots in the whole of Victoria, the Prom. A long drive southeast from Melbourne, but yeah, so worth it. My brother is visiting from Japan, and we had a great weather window to go out for a dive while he was here. My partner in crime, Tejas, is on the camera at the moment, and both my brother and TJ are really just out for a fun snorkel whilst I'm planning to catch some dinner. When the conditions are right down here, it's a fantastic place to snorkel, spear, or surf. That being said, it still has risks. Currents can be very strong here, and large waves can appear almost out of nowhere. This is the east-facing side of the Prom, so it tends to cop a lot of the worst conditions due to our prevailing southwesterly winds. Wilson's Prom is a very unique place, both culturally and geologically. It's more similar to the northeast of Tasmania's Bay of Fires region than the rest of Victoria. You can see evidence of the old granite mountain range in the islands dotted along Bass Strait and Tassie's north coast. Around 10,000 years ago, massive ice sheets melted back, raising sea levels and sinking this mountain range under what we now call Bass Strait. This event helped shape the majority of the Victorian coastline that we see today. Prior to this event, there was a land bridge that connected the Prom with northern Tasmania. Stories have been passed down through the generations of tribes that inhabited this area before the bridge was submerged, and they all make reference to the bridge and the cultural significance of the Prom. Looking at the map like this, it really does make a lot of sense. Even after the land bridge sunk beneath the waves, this area was still a very significant location for the locals. Many travelled here for ceremony or to collect seafood, shells, and other resources for daily life. And while I'm not a descendant of this land, I think understanding its significance only gives me a greater respect and admiration for this amazing place. So we did our big swim over and stopped on a small beach here for a lunch break and a cheeky photo shoot. If you stick around to the end of the video, you might see that. Here you can see my float is pretty loaded with spares and safety gear. I've got a first aid kit in there, a few other bits and bobs. I've got a larger float just in case someone needs to rest while we're out there. On the way over here, I saw plenty of whiting, and not far from the beach, I have my first go at one. A good little demonstration here by TJ and Alex of why it's really good to give each other plenty of space while snorkeling. It can be really easy to get focused on what you're looking at or not really look around, and sometimes you can run into each other.
Oh yeah. This is a goldfish. This is a really nice fish. Really good for sashimi. Like, no, it's a whiting.
Oh, I was gonna say I heard you shoot.
Yeah, great fish. I am very proud of that shot as well because they're very skinny.
After shooting that whiting, really stoked with it, but yeah, I felt like the shaft went into the rock a little bit hard, and yeah, using a 110 roller to shoot down into a whiting probably wasn't the smartest idea in the world. While we were on our way over, I did stop and have a crack at a nice blue throat wrasse. You can see here on the stringer. Yeah, I just didn't have the camera on me for that one, so didn't get it on footage sadly, but happy to get one. I've probably mentioned this before, but blue throats all start off as females, and eventually they turn into these big males. That's when they become the blue throat. Swimming along, I see a large school of juvenile trevally. Most of these fish were probably under 10 centimeters, but yeah, really cool to see a nice healthy school getting around like that. Sometimes they like to come in for a look, but I have a feeling the boat motoring off in the background may have spooked them a little bit. It was at this point in the day where it seemed like my luck ran out. After a pretty big lunch, I was pretty slow, had a slightly bent shaft, and sadly I hit this whiting and it did tear off. Had a second chance at him and whiffed it, and whiffed it, and whiffed it, and whiffed it. Sometimes days just go like this. It's probably a combination of factors involved, but after the camera died, I did get one more blue throat, which was still more than enough to feed the fam back home. It's pretty hard to tell, but yeah, looking at this slow-mo, that shaft is a little bit curvy. So that was about it for diving down at the Prom for me on this day. I think we got out of the water very sunburnt, but yeah, very content, very happy. We ended up making fish tacos with the blue throat wrasse. TJ and Alex made a lovely mango salsa to go with it. And I made a whiting carpaccio, one of the best meals I've done in a long time. When I first started spearing, and even up until quite recently, I've really enjoyed diving alone, and I still do. But I've found that, yeah, sharing days like this with, you know, friends and family just make it so much more special, especially with these two goobers. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Trying to up the effort a bit on this one, and I hope it isn't an info overload. As always, please let me know your thoughts, and see you on the next dive.